What happened to your house in Sedona? Why aren't you living there?
Stretch your body and begin to become aware of your breath, consciously aware. The intention of this meditation is to offer you an opportunity to cultivate kindness and love.
Let's pull the card for the day. I know I'll get the question. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So I usually don't read through the book. I just kind of like to get what I get out of it. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You're being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All the answers to all the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn. And you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud they are of you and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you're questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. That's beautiful. I'm glad I read that.
End up on the trending page. We are Alien vs. Predator to his fan.
Good morning. I can barely walk today. So yesterday I went with a friend at 5:30 in the morning to do this 6-mile hike in Malibu. It was so beautiful. And then afterwards we did 2 more miles walking down the beach on the sand, and my legs and my hips are feeling it today. I almost didn't get up to go to yoga, but I know that it's going to help so much in my recovery, so I'm going to do some hot yoga right now. And I wanted to bring you along with me on a weekday, kind of what I do in the weekdays. Every day is a little bit different. The mornings are kind of similar. Last night I was reading some of the comments that you guys left on the last vlog, and I don't know why, but I started tearing up. Something about knowing what, I asked in the vlog, what are you doing while watching this? And I got all these answers, like over 500 comments, and I was just scrolling through them, reading as many as I could. And knowing what you're doing in your own life while, tuning in and watching what I have going on, for some reason was so touching to me. I really liked it, and I'd really love it if we could keep that a trend on the vlogs. I realize that the vlogs are a way for us to connect in a deeper way, and I really like it like that, and I'd like to keep it like that. So I'm still gonna be posting my, my usual content that I love to create, but I'll also be doing these. Right now we're gonna go to Sprouts really quick. I just need to get some spinach and some bananas. And then I have a 9 a.m. hot yoga class, and then we're gonna get started on some work. And we'll see if this is interesting, if a weekday is interesting. If not, then maybe I'll just vlog my weekends. We'll see. I'm drinking my Organifi green juice in the morning on an empty stomach. It hydrates, it flushes everything out. It makes you feel really, really vibrant and great. And if you want to get this, I also use their protein powder. I'll show you my after workout smoothie. I have a discount code for 20% off whatever you get. It's always 20% off. It's just my name, Leeor. So you can get that. It's organic and beautiful superfoods.
The nuances of what he was suggesting. A few things popped into my mind.
Okay, I just saw 5 crows So I saw 4 crows, and then I saw one more in the corner of my eye. Do we count that as 4 or 5? 4 crows means something positive, like abundance, prosperity, and then 5 could mean disease or pain. Oh, I'm seeing more. Should I count all of them? What's your name?
Jonathan representing, you know.
Honestly, that'll make my vlog. So cute. Jonathan was like, "Are you vlogging?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let me get in it." I was like, "Of course. Get in it." Oh my god. The thing about hot yoga is that you have to wash your hair every time after. So, did not wash my hair. Please, no judgment. The rest of me is very clean. My philosophy in life, you guys, is the more loungewear, the better. The comfier I can be, the better. Often in yoga classes, the yoga teacher will talk about something, some sort of theme for the class before she or he starts the class. And today's teacher, Mia, was talking about change and about how change often feels unpleasant for people, and basically just, can we know that we're going through some sort of change? Frozen banana. Can we know that we're going through some sort of change in our lives? And we know that it's going to be unpleasant, but can we remember that on the other side of that unpleasant feeling is who we're supposed to be, right? So I always kind of teach the same kind of concepts. Like, we start over here, we want to end up over here. Life doesn't go linearly. We don't just end up here with no obstacles and no ups and downs. So it's kind of like change puts us in those ups and downs, and then we become this person who is prepared to be over here. And I really like that. Something about it. I don't even know if I'm really experiencing much change in my life right now, but something about it just felt very comforting. So I'm just throwing in kale and spinach, as much as I can get in there. I'm gonna put a scoop of Organifi vanilla protein. This tastes like birthday cake. It's so yummy, especially with frozen banana. So good. I'm actually going to do half a scoop. I've learned recently how to make things, serving sizes better for my body size. I'm 5'2", 5'1.5". Just unsweetened vanilla almond milk, just a cup of that. Look at that beautiful color. I'm gonna plop some Farmer's Market passion fruit in there. Looks like I'm eating a bowl of just like green gunk, but it's so good. So I've been doing this new thing every morning at 11 a.m. where I just sit with my manuscript with the first draft of my book for 30 minutes. And basically what I'm doing is I'm making sure that it doesn't become scary for me. You know when you put something off for so long that it starts to become scary? So I took kind of like a 2-month break from writing, and it started just, I was afraid of approaching writing again. So I made a deal with myself. Every day at 11 a.m. you're going to sit down and you're going to just intimate yourself with your document. You're going to read, you're going to edit here and there, and if you have something to write, you can write. If you don't, just sit with it for 30 minutes. And it's been really good. I wrote like 5,000 words in the last week, which is huge for me. I'm loving the document more because I'm becoming more intimate with it. I'm loving my writing more. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. Guys, I get these vegan peanut butter chocolate chip cookies from the Farmer's Market from Livia's Kitchen. They're so good. Okay, so I read for like an hour. In my workday, I think you'll find that there's a lot of just going back and forth from computer to the floor of my office to my couch. Now what I'm doing for work right now is I'm writing a script for affirmations. The title of this is Become Your Higher Self Affirmations. Become your higher self, or maybe activate your higher self. And basically what I do is I get into a meditative state and I channel what needs to come through, what I would need in order to activate my higher self. And usually what I need ends up being what we all need, right? Because we're all so connected. So it works that way. Before I do that though, I want to answer some questions that I got on the last vlog. What happened to your house in Sedona? Why aren't you living there? So nothing happened. I have the house in Sedona, and I realized I got this question a lot from people. Like, they'll see me in LA and they'll be like, what happened to your house in Sedona? And I guess I never explained to you guys that I'm going to be living in both places. So part of the time I'm in Sedona and part of the time I'm in LA. And for anybody who didn't know that, that's obviously a very good question. It's like, oh, what happened to your house? But nothing happened. I mean, I am having a few there's plumbing issues over there that I have to take care of that really surprised me, came out of nowhere. It's tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage that I basically inherited with the house, which is fantastic. Love that. But we're praying over it, and I know that a solution is going to happen. Something's going to work out. It's going to be fine. But that's why I'm back and forth, and why I'm mostly in LA other than for my family. It's because the issues with the plumbing there, I'm still getting them sorted out. So originally my plan was to also put it on Airbnb when I'm not there, but I decided I don't want to do that. I created such a beautiful space over there. It's literally my heart in a home. I just want to keep it as a little sanctuary. However, what I did do is I opened it to friends and people that I know, acquaintances, to rent it themselves and to also rent it for retreats. And the reason why I want it rented for retreats, and one of my good friends, Paulina, just rented it for a retreat in March, is because the energy cultivated in there is going to make the house even more warm, even more loving, even more beautiful. So I love that. I would love for people to have transcendent experiences in my home. So it's open for retreats and for acquaintances to rent out right now. And then meanwhile, I go back and forth, figuring things out, making it even more perfect. And then I'm here the other part of the time. So yeah, abundance, abundance, abundance. Next question. Do you still have the house? Same question, so I think I answered that. How are you splitting your time between states? Kind of answered that too. Are you loving the Tesla? Tesla's cool. She's cute. I really like that I don't have to fill up gas and I don't have to use gas. That's really nice. I have found it to not be the most comfortable car. I feel like they're still being figured out, but it's really cool to have all these updates that they do to them. I'm happy with it. I wouldn't go back to a gas vehicle. And then she asks if there's a new vlog soon. Yes, baby. What are your favorite spiritual content YouTube channels? I got this question a few times in the last vlog, and I really like this because I think that you guys might not know about these channels and they're not what you would expect. The ones that I'm consistently watching right now is, let me remember their names. So Brian Scott, and you'll see that there's a theme with these. They're not on camera. They kind of just are telling these stories. It's a lot to do with literature and channelings of other people. So Brian Scott on YouTube is really good. And then I also really like Joseph Rodriguez. I'll link both of those channels down below for you. Please remind me if I didn't. So they do these little like 20-minute to 1 hour long videos that I just like to have on while I do different things. And then of course I watch astrology videos. I love Pam Gregory. I love Astrology Dome, which is Galit, which is, you know, she's my family. Of course, watch her. I have videos with her on this channel. I still watch Infinite Waters. There's this one channel. What's it called? Farm? Oh, okay. So I watched this one channel. I've been watching it since 2020. I think that's when they started it. And I don't know why, but I can just put it on and stare at the TV. I think maybe I've told you guys about it before. I watch it with my grandparents. They always have it on. It's called Country Life Vlog. And I don't know where they are. I think maybe somewhere in, it's Azerbaijani. So sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Azerbaijani. It's the nation and former Soviet Republic is bounded by the Caspian Sea and Caucasus Mountains, which span Asia and Europe. So yeah, I felt like it was somewhere in that area. They are so calming. Nobody talks in it. They just cook. They do outdoor cooking, they build things. It's so interesting. Another question that I got a lot is people were asking how do they find something like what I did in like the breathwork class in their town. So my recommendation to you is, of course, go on Google or go on DuckDuckGo and just type in breathwork in your city. If you go on Eventbrite or any sort of event websites, a lot of those will have it in your town. If you don't have it in your town, I do these at least once a month. I'm hoping to do it once this month, and if I do a workshop or a breathwork ceremony this month, I will be letting the email list know first and foremost, so make sure that you're on the email list to receive that. That's basically why I started the online workshops, because I know so many people don't still have like sort of a spiritual hub to go to in their town. Of course, living in Sedona and living in LA, that's kind of a given. We have access to that there. You might live in a smaller town that doesn't, so that's why I do them online, and they're really affordable, and it's really fun to get together with the community, even through the computer. And honestly, ask anybody who's been to one of them. It feels, and for me as well, I've done them online as well. Breathwork transcends. You get into this space, into this zone where you're healing and you don't care where you are. So yeah, so if you don't have it around in your place, look at Eventbrite, look at some sort of event website, look up spiritual events in your town. Again, this is LA, this is the Sedona. In Sedona, in the secondhand bookstore that I go to, they always have events like that listed. Again, that's Sedona. In LA, here in my Pilates studio, they have events listed. So places like that. Some of you said that you were from Texas or Houston, and I'm sure that you guys have something like that over there. Okay, I think that is mostly the questions you had. If you ever have more questions like that, I'd be happy to answer them in future vlogs. It's so freaking cool and awesome. I have something in my eye. So I was looking on Pinterest for, or I Googled affirmations for specific things to have some inspiration for my own affirmations. And I ended up on some person's Pinterest board. And I'm looking, in the first post there is how to manifest a loving relationship. And it's a post about a video that I put out. So it says Leeor Alexandra, the moon omens created a graphic for. I will never get used to things like that. I'm not even kidding. I can't get used to it. I went to a random person's Pinterest board that I found on Google, and my name is there. And work that I put out years ago is right there. How do you get used to something like that? I don't think I ever will. Do you want to know what I said for how to manifest a loving relationship years ago? It's still the same thing. This is a part of the Love Mastery program. Identify the qualities you'd like in a partner. Identify the qualities you'd like in a relationship. Take inventory of your own qualities, habits, hobbies, and how you spend your time. They should align with that of your desired relationship and partner. For example, if you want an adventurous, spontaneous relationship, but you wouldn't characterize yourself as adventurous or spontaneous, it's time to make some changes. Become your own soulmate. When you get all the love you need from yourself and are grateful for the love you receive in other areas of your life, you move out of the frequency of lacking love to having love, which is the only frequency in which you can manifest a loving relationship from. Who said that? Who was that? All right, I'm back to affirmations. Okay, affirmations are written. They made me feel so good writing them. I'm so happy. Now I have to do something super three-dimensional. I have to go back and forth with my accountant. I have to tell him what certain things are that I bought on Venmo. And I have to explain to him that obviously 50 books from a secondhand store is a tax write-off. Obviously. Right? So I finished my accountant stuff, and I had some time to order some bachelorette gifts for one of my good friends is getting married in March, and we're going on a bachelorette. We're going to Mexico City. I'm really excited about that. So I ordered her the, you know, when people get like the face on a poster. So we got the face of her fiance on a poster, and we're all gonna, I got like pictures of him as a kid. I love them so much. I'm so happy for them. I'm so excited to celebrate them. So I did that. I have been obsessed with making this one bowl I'm gonna show you guys. I've been eating it like every day for lunch for like the month. I've been eating it like every day for lunch for the past month. So we have brown rice, we have tofu, we have kimchi, avocado, and then these are what I'm gonna use to flavor everything. So basically this is just This is from Trader Joe's. I hate making rice, so it says place this side down. 3 minutes in the microwave. And then I'm going to take 80 grams of tofu. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of teriyaki. And I use this one specifically because it has the cleanest ingredients that I found as far as teriyaki goes, and I really like how it tastes. And then I take 1 tablespoon of vegan mayo and however much sriracha I want, and I make a spicy mayo. And then you kind of mash the tofu with the brown rice and this, and then you top it with avocado and kimchi. Super easy. About this much. Right now. This is somehow 78 grams. I've become really good at eyeing my portions. 78 grams of tofu right here. I'm gonna cut it up and then put it in this bowl with the teriyaki sauce. It seriously takes like 5 minutes to make this meal. It's the craziest thing. It's so good, and I don't like to order out, and I need fast meals, so I'm eyeing this, but I usually do 2 tablespoons. Spray some avocado oil here. I used to eat 1 block of tofu a day. I don't know what was going through my mind. That's what I did. I'm gonna lower the heat. Spray this. Just let that fry up. And let the tofu really soak in the teriyaki. Now I'm gonna take the same plate and I'm gonna make my spicy mayo in here so it has the taste of the teriyaki too. So I do a tablespoon of mayo, about that much. Maybe a little more. Tons of sriracha. Spicy mayo. And our tofu is cooking. And it's ready to go already. I just like it a little crispier. So we do 1 cup of brown rice with the tofu. And then we just scoop spicy mayo on there. Just kind of, it's obviously prettier when it's deconstructed, but this is how it tastes the best. So it's like a little saucy. Came out so good today. And then I put kimchi. I like a lot of kimchi. Just on the side there. Yeah. So good for you. And then I scoop out like 1/4 of an avocado. 1/4 to 1/2 of an avocado. So it's not the prettiest, but I swear it's so good. And then I just sprinkle some Celtic sea salt over it, and yeah. Thank you, God, for this food. Thank you, God, for this food. Thank you to everyone who made this food possible. May you be blessed. May you be happy, healthy, and fed well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, so good today. Okay, so this is my setup. I'm sitting down right now to record my affirmations. So what I do first is I go through my existing meditation music, background music, because you know for YouTube everything has to be licensed so that you don't get copyright strikes and that you can monetize your videos. So I go through and try to find something that feels resonant with with the message that I'm sending through these specific affirmations. I'm listening to one right now and I actually really like it. So I'm downloading it now. I think it's the one. And then I'm gonna just pop it onto my program. and begin to record. Here I'm laying my background track down. It's a shorter file, so I just want to make it longer. About 12 minutes is good. I head over here and this is on. This is for my voice. And let's begin. Welcome, loved one, to your Become Your Higher Self Activation Affirmations. I choose to live as my higher self today. I recorded the track. It sounds really good. I'm really happy with it. Music is great. Now I'm going to export it, and then I have to create the video. So what I do is I get some stock footage of something beautiful that makes me feel happy. Gotta really search. This is pretty. Look at that. And this is an Envato Elements. And then I add the affirmation captions to it, and we're ready to go. Can you believe I didn't wash my hair today? This is a form of rebellion. It was honestly clean. I washed it yesterday after my hike. I'm not gonna wash it again. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties, so I'm taking a break because it's time to go to dinner at my mom's house, and I'll come back to my workspace after.
Yeah.
That's how I sneeze.
It's fake.
It's not a fake sneeze, and mom and dad, I don't know why you have to be so mean to me. My favorite thing is to make my brother and my sister-in-law chauffeur me around.
Are you podcasting?
Yes, this is a podcast. I love you. I love you. My little angel. My love. Yes. I have Do we need a trigger warning for that? Look at this guy. Look at this angel. Nikki, go to Nikki. Show us the butt. Show us the butt. Yeah, show us that butt. What do we have cooking?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup, huh? You want to clarify that so that...
Chicken soup without chicken.
Thank you. That's it's vegan chicken soup.
Record what you eat for 1 week.
Yes.
And say that, you know, what I eat for 1 week.
Thank you, Mama.
Wow. You're having some beef?
This.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Look at this, guys. Yes, my favorite kind of soup. It kind of looked like there were dumplings in it for a second. Waiting for his share.
Me too, and I was so good in that English class.
And I was friends with everyone
How did
too.
it go?
Me too, they were all my friends.
Oh.
You had the same exact
English?
thing happen to you.
Yeah,
Except mine was in
everyone
English.
So,
But I never got.
Look at what I'm eating. Ah, it fell.
It's out of focus.
No, it's focusing right where it needs to focus. There's eggplant and boiled potato and salad and hummus and pita. And it's really good.
I think so much.
This is the best thing ever. Itai made himself tea and he put salt in it instead of sugar. This is salt, Ima? Only happens in movies. I don't understand.
Shuffle it. Well, you gotta shuffle.
I have to shuffle?
I kind of think you should. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle.
what is that?
It's tarot. You guys know that the first time I ever talked about tarot cards on my channel, I called them tarot the whole time. My family always makes fun of me. I think it's a cute personality trait. Wait, I didn't even ask a question or anything. This is just a general reading?
Just a general reading.
So my family always makes fun of me for being very well read, but not being able to say anything.
I just haven't tried.
Is the tea better now?
I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. Ending our night with playing Catan. After I got my tarot reading. Nikki always wins, but perhaps Blue will win this time.
Thank you.
We love to
I
cuddle.
guess I get more
we love
sheep.
blankets.
God, more sheep.
Me and Dog are blanket people.
Nikki, another
Thank
development
you.
card, please.
Guys, I have a wood monopoly going. I am the wood conglomerate of Settlers of
You
Catan.
can only use it next turn.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
me.
play
Look at
another,
that.
What's it called? Night.
Okay.
Showing everybody
And I'll
my
move it
cards
to the
because I have
8.
nothing to hide.
Sorry.
I have nothing to
You're in
hide.
my way, and I'm
I
gonna.
didn't lose, but I didn't do badly. I mean, I didn't win. But I didn't do badly, you guys. Didn't do badly. My God, I'm so tired. So I wanted to come home and finish up the affirmations video and do some laundry and do dishes. But my body is not cooperating because I'm just still tired from, I did an almost 9-mile day yesterday. It's a lot for me for this little body, okay? It's a lot. So I have to honor what my body is feeling and just get into bed. I'm gonna take a bath right now with some magnesium flakes. I'm gonna spray magnesium oil all over my body. And I'm gonna watch the K-drama that I'm watching right now. What's it called? I think it's like Our Beloved Summer. I think that's what it's called. I believe I have an episode waiting for me. I'm gonna watch that and then I'm gonna get in bed and I'm gonna go to sleep. And tomorrow I'll finish everything that I need to do today. And that's okay too. There's always tomorrow for work. There's something that I learned during when I was in, you know, when we were in 2020 in the early stages, when things weren't open. You know, I was working out at home in my apartment, and then the rest of the day I would work. I just worked all day. Every day I would do something like go out in nature or go make some lunch with my family or go see my best friend who was working from home, or she'd come over. And every day I would write in my journal like what was the highlight of my day today. And I noticed that my highlight was always, of course, I love working. I love what I do so much. I love my routine. I love meditation. I love working out. I love all this stuff. But what stood out to me when I really asked myself every day, what was the best part of today? The best part was consistently that hour that I snuck in having lunch with my family or going on a walk with my mom or visiting my grandparents outside at the time, or going on a hike with my best friend, or going to sit at the park, or whatever. Those little moments of just quality time and connection, that's what felt the most real to me. And I kept that, I took that with me. So I really tried to prioritize that. If not every day, then every couple of days, I have a moment of meaningful connection with somebody that I love. And that I go to my mom's house and we play games and we have dinner together, or I go visit my grandparents, or I go on a walk with my best friend, or take a workout class with somebody, you know, like just these little moments of connecting in a very real way. I'm really not a good texter. I don't like to talk to people on the phone. I don't like to keep up over social media, but I will connect with you over a cup of coffee and really talk about our lives and what we're going through, and be there and support each other in that way, because I love that real connection. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please remember, let me know what you're doing while you are watching. If you like this, if you have any questions that you want answered in the next vlog, if you need anything linked that you saw in this vlog, I don't know if I showed anything interesting, let me know and I'll add those links. Okay, I love you so much. I'm going to take a bath. Until next time, as always, keep your vibrations way, way, way up.